We're at the post. And they're off. From the center, Paco and Sacco begins very well, and he'll look for the clear advantage from between horses. Here's Mr. Stark up to challenge, and Logic was put into the race today. He'll land 3 wide well into the top flight. Backing off the speed from fourth is Whiskey Moment outside in Cryogenic. Stoli Pin looks for clear sailing toward the inside while a bit headstrong. And Bostelito is last of all as Mr. Stark leads the way. Mr. Starks now crosses in front of Paco and Sacco with the fab on the outside. Logic second. Racing back third is Paco and Sacco. In between horses, Whiskey Moment. Then Cryogenic. Stoli Pin second last. Bostelito is last as the Arundel pair 1-2 and heads apart for the backstretch run. The leader is Mr. Stark by a neck. On the outside, Logic is second, 3 wide, Cryogenic third. Paco and Sacco parked at the paint from fourth, racing ahead of Whiskey Moment. Then to the outside, it's Bostelito and Stoli Pin last. Separated by 5 lengths inside half a mile from home. With the advantage, it's Mr. Stark in front to half a length. Logic is still second. Racing up on the outside, Bostelito gets started for Jaramillo 4 wide. That sends Cryogenic on an attack 3 wide. Paco and Sacco gets the shuffle to fifth. Then comes Whiskey Moment and Stoli Pin as they round the far turn. On the outside, Panici had his hand forced on Logic, so he makes a move to take over the lead. Stablemate Mr. Stark kicks back second. Paco and Sacco, he's now off cover and into the clear from third to the outside in Cryogenic. At the top of the stretch, it's now Logic who has a narrow lead. Mr. Stark is second. Into the clear comes Paco and Sacco down the outside and Bostelito, but Logic kicking away a length and a quarter. Paco and Sacco and Cryogenic battle second and third. Here's the second one of the day for Luca Panici. Here's Logic in front. Cryogenic second, Paco and Sacco third. There's 3 horses across after that in 136 and 1. Exacta $49, trifecta $50.95, superfecta $252.70, $25.27 for a dime. The super high 5 with the 2/5, good for $419.30. With the 4/5, $321.30. The daily double 1 and 5, $86.40. First pick 3 of the afternoon. Numbers are 515, $60.25 for a 50.